Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Chronicles of Tovar.
Episode 6. Yes, sir.
We didn't even meant to do that, but that's
I mean, I kind of knew you were going to say it, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to say it. Hell yeah.
Damn, reading my mind and shit. Damn.
That moment when you and your homeboy.
Hell yeah. Shit, that was trippy. It was like, I was like, it was scary, but not. It was like scary, but not like a bad scare. I was like, wow.
It was just like intense.
It was like, yeah, this is my nigga. Like, dang. It was cool, but I was still like spooked. I was like, oh shit. I remember I sat in the back, right, and there was some guys skating. I thought they were after me.
Why? Oh,
they were skating, right, and I just kept looking at them. I was really I was smoking at the same time. And I was back then when I first moved in. I only had a fucking air mattress and I had like a bunch of air mattresses, right, and I had one in the back, and I was just laying on it, and I just felt like they were staring at me, but they were just skating normally. I was like, what if they're like spying on me and shit? I just remember I was smoking.
I mean, that's what weed does to you too. It makes you fucking paranoid as fuck.
Never.
I mean, sometimes you do, like whenever it's like intense. Like I do whenever I go on public. I just be thinking of scenarios in my head. You know?
Like what?
I don't know, like nigga, imagine like somebody just pulled up and like I was thinking about it the other day too. Like, what if a kid came to Weiss and just like shot up the school?
But you didn't even go there.
Not like, but back then I was there. You know. Imagine like.
Remember when there was a school shooting? Yeah. And we were doing like lockdowns every week during lunch and shit.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
But somebody brought a gun to our school.
When?
I think it was sophomore year.
What happened?
You know Mason.
Who's that?
He's the one senior that has that beard. He's white and he acts like country as fuck, something like that. He had a gun in his truck and shit. I guess the security guards came and confiscated his vehicle, and they found that. So, and I think
how you know?
Because I went to OC with him.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
I think you know him, but you just have to see by his face.
Yeah, probably. Baseball guy? Football guy?
I'm not sure what sport he was in.
I heard that name, man. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, he has like a fucking beard and shit. Like,
was he in wrestling?
I don't think so.
But like he wasn't gonna hurt nobody. He just like had it.
He just had it there.
It's probably because he's from like countryside.
He is. So like he do be hunting a lot, and I guess they're normal with that. I mean, I would be if my parents were cool with this shit. Papa. Bro, do that like hunting fucking birds while they're fucking moving.
I want to go hunting for like hogs or elk.
Elk definitely.
I wonder how it tastes.
Huh?
I wonder how it tastes.
Probably fucking amazing.
You said that you cook your good ribeye.
Fuck yeah, bro.
What
okay, so I get I don't know how many ounces it is, but I just get a big ass ribeye steak, and like you gotta cook the fat like perfect, like so it can melt in your mouth. It won't be hard or something like that. So I put the pan to get hot for about like 3 minutes, and then add olive oil on the pan. Put the steak on one side, the side that you want as a representation. As a presentation, you sear that side first, and then leave that for 5 minutes. And then flip it, and then add some garlic, or let it fry a little bit. Steak on the other side that hasn't been cooked, and then once it's cooked a little bit, add some butter, garlic, some rosemary, and then just bathe that fucking steak with the butter sauce.
You know what I really like?
What?
Smashed potatoes and
Bro, I've made steak with mashed potatoes.
Yeah, smashed potatoes with honey and ham.
I don't fuck with like honey like on food because it's like something I don't fuck with like sweet stuff on
like honey pineapple ham. You never had it for Thanksgiving? They do it for Thanksgiving. It's so good. I remember Tara gave me a plate. It was so good.
On my side of the family, they don't know how to bake that much. They just know how to bake like stuff that's from their country, I guess.
Bro, I used to go to this people's place, and I used to call their sons Los Hijos Ronaldo.
¿Por qué?
Because they all had like CR7 hair, and they all really liked them too. But they were really chill, right? And the dad would always go to Monterrey to pick up some nice meat, and he had this badass grill. My dad bought one from him, and he like we get invited during Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that, and just over for girls too. And bro, I'm telling you, bro, I would leave the house so stuffed. Like, you ever like eat so much that you feel like you can't breathe?
Yeah,
like
definitely.
You feel uncomfortable too. That's how fucking full I was getting, bro, and it was just always fun. Bro, we'd be playing GTA in the living room, and you know how you can like put your mic and rob the store and be like, "Give me your fucking money, motherfucker!" But just because in the living room, they didn't care.
They didn't care?
Yeah. But then it was funny, right? Because after all that cussing, and then when it was time to eat, they'll make them pray, be like, and they'll be praying. They'll be like, "Thank you, Jesus, for all this." That's funny. They were really chill.
I mean,
the meat was so good, though, bro.
What type of meat did they?
I don't even know what type of meat. I know it was like big and thick, and it was big and thick, and it just like melted in your mouth.
So
you gay ass fuck. You queer, you gay for that.
You're cool for that.
Rah.
A queer whore.
Rah.
Fuck yeah.
Rah.
Damn. Bro, that last episode we did, holy shit.
Bro, I was going deep, bro. Remember when we was about the hallucination things?
And the fucking the dimensions are in this world.
Yes, but
that's what like.
Then I thought, like, you know how crackheads, they be like, crackheads really like, they really be seeing that shit all the time, right? That would be hallucinating. Well, what they're seeing is real, right? What about when they die, right? When they die, right? I made this like little thing up, right? Crackheads are like, they did all the drugs, right? And like they unlock probably like the third eye doing all the drugs, right? Right. So they die, right? But you come back at the same as another person with the same soul and the same knowledge. So now you have all the knowledge about like the drugs and everything.
Yeah. Like
maybe like you went to other spirit worlds and you can bring it over here into like the normal world, and that's how Elon Musk, maybe he's like so smart. Maybe maybe he is an alien.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They've talked about it in the Joe Rogan podcast. Like, you're probably an alien or someone to like spectate us. Like, maybe I am, something like that. And there was the real one in Austin.
You think he is?
I'm not sure, bro. I don't know. Like, it's such a weird, like, he's born from fucking South Africa, which is like that's crazy.
He's what?
He's born from South Africa.
Who?
Yolon.
He was born where?
I said it twice now.
In South Africa?
Yes.
I thought he was born in the United States. Dead ass?
Fact checked it. Fact check it.
I'm fact check your ass right now.
I mean, people know it, but you're stupid ass doesn't know.
For real? I thought he was born like in America.
He became a Texas resident. He has 2 houses.
We're here?
Here in Austin and one outside. Probably, I don't know, something. It's like, it's out. It's out.
What the fuck?
What I tell you, my N-word.
South Africa.
I told you.
That's so weird. And that's crazy, right? Because over there, the alien story.
I've never heard about that.
It was all right. So back then, right, aliens just showed up to a school, right, and everybody at the school came out, right, and everybody like just froze, right. But they were all communicated. We talked about it in the other episode. They were all communicating telepathically, and they knew everything, right?
Yeah.
But there was like here, like in physical, like when they're outside, they were just like still. But they were just like basically in each other's minds, right? And then fast forward, right? They get the same people, and they all say the same thing. But the weird thing is, like none of them talked that day when they happened. None of them were like blah blah to each other. No, they were just like all in their heads.
What the fuck?
And it's like everybody had the same exact experience. So what if he saw aliens?
Maybe.
Or what if he was like, shit, an alien? Whatever alien just said, shit, I'm gonna fuck one of these African women or whatever. And squeeze a little bit of their alien juice into him, and then Elon Musk has a little bit of alien DNA in him.
But don't got dicks.
You don't know that, bro? Do you know that? How do you know that? No, you don't. You can't.
I'm an expert.
You
from
can't.
Area 51, motherfucker.
So can you tell me what goes on there?
About what?
In Area 51.
Shit, I don't know.
I thought you just said you're an expert.
That's why it's very discreet.
But how do you not know?
I can't say much. You know what I mean? I become an outsider.
Well, are you scared of the government?
Nah. Mother, you to drop the bomb.
That's a little hard.
It's
For
fucking
Pink Floyd.
The first time, or many times when I hear it, it's like emotional, but it like then the beat fucking.
Bro, if you hear it on
guitar,
LD, bro, it's just like.
That song would like trip you out on mushrooms or acid because like it makes you think a lot.
Bro, do you know that was Song Time?
No shit.
You know how at the beginning it's just like clock. And bro, that's so scary on that, right?
Cause it's even scary when you're on weed too. Like I feel scared about
it. Because it's so loud, right, out of nowhere, right? And the acid you hit. Bro, I'm telling you, when I used to live in my other house in Pflugerville.
Yeah.
With my parents, I would do acid in my room, right? And like I could hear everything, like footsteps, everything, right? It's just like
that made you feel rushed or like your heart was pumping and shit.
You can hear everything, like just the slightest crack and everything, right? And I could hear my sister from her room all the way from my room.
And your brother.
Yeah. I'll go to the restroom so many times. I remember I was just staying in my room. I can't believe I did it, bro. Because at times I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die in this fucking room.
I couldn't. Fuck. I hope some shit like that.
Because I have a really strong mind, I think. Because I was like, whenever I freaked out, I was just like, oh God, I'm good. And you know how all the time I would say, make sure you have like a trip sitter?
Yeah.
I never had. My first time ever doing acid, I did it by myself, 2 tabs. And I remember I went with my homeboy to pick it up, right, from the drug dealer at the park. And we rode we picked it up, right? He gave it to us, and then we rode around in my other homeboy's car for a little bit. And then we left. He dropped me out the basketball court, and we said, all right, I gave him, he took 1, I took 2. But the thing is that he was high as hell, too. But I didn't smoke because I just told my mom that I was going to go run. So I ran back, right? She was suspicious a little bit too, is the thing, because I took a long time. Because I was the homeboy in the car. And I put the LSD tab, right? And she came outside because I was working out in the garage, right? She came outside. She's like, what are you doing? Just working out. She's like, dude, haste mucho. Which means you took a long time. I was like, nah, alma está corriendo. And she's like, okay. I had the tabs under my tongue the whole time. I'm like, right. And I went upstairs and I took a shower. Right? No, I went upstairs and I was still playing around with the acid tabs in my mouth, and I was just sitting. And then I took a shower.
How long did he have the acid tabs under your tongue?
For a long time, like 20 minutes. But
did it dissolve?
Yeah, it just dissolved eventually.
Oh, okay.
It's tasteless. So I was in my room right now. I just decided to take a shower. After I took a shower, I remember I took a video. I took a video right like this, and I started recording right now. I recorded.
Oh, did you show me that video?
I think so. I didn't have no shirt on.
Yeah.
I think I was like, I feel drunk and I couldn't stand up, bro. You feel like you're drunk at first, kinda. You feel really good, right? And so yeah, that happens. And then I have a bunch of videos, and they're like, it was just like weird the whole time. But I really liked the feeling, and I feel like connected to everything, to the earth. I feel like really like calm and nice and everything. And I remember the next day I had to go see my psychiatrist, get more medicine. So I stayed up the whole night. Woke up really early too. Right. So, but the whole night I was just like thinking really good, like about like mindset and goals and stuff. It wasn't as intense as I thought it was gonna be. I guess just cause I wasn't like being happy as fuck, you know. But I was hallucinating, bro. I have this one video. I'm like, hey guys, what's up? I'm so fucked up on acid, but I turned my head a little bit. But it was weird to me, right? Cause I was like, what the fuck? Did my head just move by itself? I have the video. It was so.
Oh shit!
I was fucked up. I was like, what the fuck? It was just like the little things were like, wow, the whole night. And I remember I was listening to Google, bro. I could hear like Google like running through my veins, bro. I was just like, I remember the music was making me shake. I was like, I could hear everything, like every little note, like when I listened to it the next day, I couldn't hear some of the sounds that I heard.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Well, why?
Like you could hear like sounds that you can't hear when you're sober, bro. Like every instrument, you can hear every instrument. Like that, keeping up the tabs, bro. Do you know when it's like, play one my Nintendo?
Yeah.
And that one part, there's like this, there's like jingles. You just can't hear it.
I think I can.
No, it's like hard to explain, but when you do it and you listen to a song, you know what I mean. Yeah.
You didn't find the video?
You want me to show you?
Yeah.
I got you. I got to line it to my other Instagram, Snapchat.
I thought that's what you're looking for now. Bro, we've been listening to Who Needs Love, like, from Trippie Redd a lot.
The song go hard.
It is. Like, I know that Trippie Redd fucking fell off because, like, at first I used to hate him.
Why?
But, because I thought he was, like, really trash. But, I mean, he's more trash. Because back then,
he hasn't even dropped
when he
music
had,
in a
like,
minute.
Dark Knight Dumbo or Gummo, whatever. That one, Who Needs Love, Topanga, Love Scars 3, Love Scars.
How many albums he got?
I don't even know. I don't keep track of Trippie. I just view his song that I keep in my playlist. But all them people.
Suicide Boys, that one song.
And
I'll be gone by night.
Into those I love. Into those I love. Thanks for sticking around. Some shit like that.
I think it's this one up.
No, Suicide Boys are recordings. What you put in that fucking voice?
Cause if you see it slow motion, you'll see what I said.
Oh, your head?
Yeah, you see, cause it was so weird. I remember I was like this. I didn't tell my face to go like this.
Let me see.
You see how I'm like tilted a little bit, and then like it just moves by itself. I was like, do you see this fucking shit moving, bro? My face is like moving and shit. You want to hear it normal?
Did you mean like the first, like in the first seconds when you like this?
Yeah. face just moved on itself. I like this.
That's probably the fucking visuals that you were seeing. Like,
bro, I was tripping hard.
Yeah, that's the visuals, bro.
That's
the visuals of acid.
I was like, what?
That's what it is. It's a hallucination.
Oh shit!
It stopped recording?
No. It's just like.
I thought you.
Do you see this?
Yeah.
Is it connected? To
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Mm-hmm. Why? What is it for?
It's the charger.
Oh.
Check.
No, it is. Look.
Take it off. Pass it to me. Oh no. Oh no, never mind. Yes, you good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but I was hardcore. And then
that's the acid it was making you hallucinate. So, because I didn't see that much.
because I remember I was just like this, and my face just went like this. But like I didn't tell my face to move, so I it was like real trippy to me at the time.
Probably.
And the first time I ever did mushrooms, shit. My first time doing mushrooms was more intense than my first time doing acid.
How many grams did you take?
And then I remember, bro, how I got these goddamn mushrooms, bro. And I bought them, right, but I waited one day before to do them, right? Mm-hmm. So I went to youth group, right, to church. It was like the Super Bowl party or some bullshit like that. I just went just so I can tell my parents, can I go over here, right? And I stayed there for a long. It was a Super Bowl because I stayed there for a long time. It was a Super Bowl party at church.
Yeah.
I stayed there a long time because I was waiting for the plug to answer me. I was like, bro, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? He was like in huddle, right? And then the Super Bowl game ended like at 10. That's when he's like, I'm ready. And I was like, fuck, all right. Imagine. And so I texted my mom, I'm gonna go drop off someone in huddle from youth group, right? And she's like, okay, mijo. And I was like, I bet. So I took my time, bro. The whole time there, bro, I was listening to worship music and shit.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Worship music be going hard, bro. Some of it, not all of it, but some of it be going hard, right? Bro, I got there, right, and I took the plug. I was like, Jesus loves you. I just felt happy, you know. And then he's like, yeah. And so he gave me, he's like, yeah, I really gave you 4 grams. I'm like, bet. I only had 8, but he gave me an extra 4 grams. So I go home, right, look at these, and I get them, and I go upstairs, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I could do this, but it was late, because next day I had to go to work, so I was like, alright, I'm going to just wait.
And how long did you wait it for?
Just the one day, right, so the next day we get home, but first, before work, go get Chipotle, right, after work, I go get Chipotle, and I bring it home, but before I start eating, I go upstairs, and I take them. Right, and I'm just chilling, and my dad's with me downstairs in the kitchen, right, and I kind of, I feel a little, I don't feel him yet, but
you're starting to get that minor feeling that,
like, I start getting that feeling like, whoa, you know, and I have a video too, right before I started tripping, and like, I could feel it, like, I couldn't even get a glass of water, like, it was like weird, like, the water was slipping, right.
What the fuck?
And I did this video. I was like, hey guys, I just took the mushrooms like 13 minutes ago. And the video, I'm like, oh yeah, the wall's already moving.
That's crazy. I want to see that shit.
Hold on. It gets better. Hold on. Let me show you. Alright. Little thing before I start tripping. That's how fast, bro.
15 minutes ago?
Tingling sensation. And everything looks fucking big, bro. So, oh my god, it's moving. Bro, I was already tripping. I could hear my heart and shit.
I could tell your face tells it.
Alright.
You look scared.
I was just like, Alright, and so I took him right.
Oh, God.
I remember I took 2 showers that night. I took one at the beginning, and when I took one, I was just like, I could hear everything in the shower. I was like, calm down, right? So I take one, right? and I had penis envy mushrooms, one of the strongest strains. And so then I go back, and my dad comes into the room. I'm starting to peek, but I'm just like, oh, I'm like in my head. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on, bro? I was scared as fuck, bro, in my own room, because my room was messy as fuck. I couldn't recognize. I know I was in my room, but I couldn't recognize my room. It was so messy. I was just got scared. I just got. I was like, it was like just because everyone is just disorganized, made me feel like tripped out. And my dad come in, right, and I'm on my bed. And he's like, ¿cómo lo hago para agarrar esto to buy a bumper for the truck? No, he's like, and he gave me the phone. I know it was a phone, right? And I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? What is this shit? And I remember I was like scrolling up and down. And I just look at him and I was like, no se puede. That's how I said, no se puede. And he just looks at me and he goes, he did this just playing around. He's like that. I was like, he's like, pinche panzón. And I was like, I was really tripped. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep, right? Bro, I was like,
you just wanted to cut the shit off. You're like,
bro,
hey, I'm
yes,
gonna go to
bro,
sleep.
it's the first time I ever had ego death, bro. I was crying, like I just wanted to scream out and be like, bro, I'm sorry. I was like, I didn't want to take this no more, kind of. It got to that point because I was just like restless. I was like, oh my god, like you feel like, I felt like I was the only human alive, even though like my brother and my sister were like upstairs with me. I just like lost connection with like everything. That I just remember like everything was dark, and I was like my head was deep in the pillow, and I was just like, I was like trying to stay like in this world, kind of. And then after that, I just remember like in my head, I was just like Jesus just popped in my head, right, and I was like, Jesus, right, and I just put Jesus, I just put like a sermon from Jesus, right, and just calm me down, right, and then
that's good.
Yeah. And then what's it called? I was listening to just worship music, and it calmed me down, and then after a while, I just felt like really like relaxed and just like renewed, kind of. I was like, oh. Bro, and then the next day I had to go to work still, right? I remember I felt really good, but I was really fucking tired, right?
I know, yeah.
We recording the park at a.
Did you sleep?
Bro, I was in the tractor, fuck on sleep. I
Oh shit!
It was live.
Did your parents or did your mom, did your dad or one of the workers say anything? They didn't catch you?
I guess not, cause it's so big, so I was just cutting sections, right? And other two workers are with the weed whackers. They're over there, but I'm over here cutting this big area. But then it doesn't look right, cause you can. I'll leave the tractor going straight for like, when you like get like 5 seconds of just like closing your eyes. I was just like that the whole time.
Bro, I think for me, I just sleep automatically. Like, bro, I just close my eyes and. Especially because I'd be like staying up and like I'd just be tired as fuck, so I'm like put that shit down and I just fall asleep like that.
Hell yeah.
With my eyes closed and shit.
But you wake up early?
Like it just depends. I wake up like certain times, like 7:40, 7:50, 8:20, stuff like that.
What's the latest you wake up?
The latest I wake up, not later than 8:10.
So you don't sleep in like 12, 11?
No.
Why not?
I've never slept in like that.
Why?
My parents don't allow it.
What they would do?
Bro, they just tell me get up, like, do something.
Would they be like, "Estás marihuana"?
No. But they just like, it's just something like they consider lazy, which it is.
Yeah, remember I told you the day I fell asleep like at 3, and I woke up like at 6. I was like kind of fresh. I was like, what the fuck I fall asleep for?
Were you able to sleep the night or not?
Yeah, I just got high and I went to sleep.
But
like, yeah, I don't like waking. Like, I always say I'm going to sleep in a lot, right? But then I wake up like around 9. Like, naturally, I wake up... On Sundays, I wake up like at 9, 10, or 8:30. Either 8:30 or 10. In the latest, I allow myself to wake up like 10:45. Cause after like that 11 and 12 and 1, I wake up. I'm like, damn, that's almost half the day.
It is.
And I'm just like, I feel like, and then the whole day I feel like lazy, like sluggish. Kind of like depressing because the day went fast. So I'm like,
you
I just
do nothing.
Yeah. So I just like I just wake up kind of early-ish.
Bro,
But every day I wake up like around 5:30
a.m.
Mhm.
Yeah, because of work, obviously. For us, we be getting up like at 6:30, and then shower, eat breakfast, then dip. Y chingarle por el día.
What about school?
Bro, like,
How's school?
to be honest, I really haven't been doing much work.
What about graduating?
What do you mean?
Are you on track to graduate?
I mean, I passed my first semester, like, with good grades, so I just need because we still got 3 months left, so I gotta...
Had they tell you anything about graduation?
Nope. Why?
So you graduate, nigga? I'm worried.
I mean, low key, but fuck it, bro. A ver qué pasa.
You got to graduate, nigga.
I have to, I know.
You dumb retard.
Bro, I know I'm good. I have to, but I know I have to.
So we can move into a house.
Definitely, bro. Even if they don't, bro, that's not gonna affect our plans to be successful, bro.
Hell yeah.
A fucking paper doesn't mean.
I know, but it's just good to have it too.
It is. It really is.
I'm really high.
I'm fucking high too. You already know us, bro. Taking bong rips. I stopped fucking with them cars.
I still fuck with them sometimes. What do you think about what's the governor name?
Able, something like that.
Bro, people are really mad over some bullshit like whatever. Even then, people still gonna be wearing masks. And
Definitely.
H-E-B, Walmart, and all those big retail stores. Obviously, if you want to go in, they're gonna be like, obviously wear a fucking mask. It's their business. Like, just shut the fuck. Like on Twitter, bro, everybody's going after them. Like,
I know.
It's funny as fuck, bro. Twitter's so fucking like pussy fucking talks. Like they take everything. So it's like, just shut the fuck up. There's always gonna be those moments and all that shit. Like whatever, But like.
But it's becoming more common every single fucking
bro,
day.
with the fucking Dr. Seuss, are you fucking kidding me?
Like, it's a kid's fucking...
Bro, they read that shit to us when we were like in elementary school. Yeah.
We like fucking...
Hell yeah. The fucking movies, bro. Movies made hella money. Like, it's just so fucking retarded. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, they really going for the wrong people. Like, there's a lot of fucking...
Yeah, Biden hasn't done shit too, and nobody's saying shit.
Exactly, bro. Did you see that he was
as long as you're happy though, as long as you're whatever makes you happy.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, it doesn't really affect me. To be honest, like I haven't seen no negative effects from me.
Exactly. I'm still living the same.
Yeah, I'm still living the same way. Like one way or another, like whoever the fuck is up there, I don't give a fuck. It's a free country, and me and you, we know the path. Hell yeah, me and you, we know the path.
We don't need everybody in here. We don't need the retards in our fucking group.
Oh yeah. That's so dumb. I don't understand. Like, how is the Dr. Seuss racist?
I don't know. They just said that some of the images were racist. So we need to view the pictures, but
it had the whole book is like 10 pages with. Like, I remember one of them being how to make the perfect egg.
The green eggs?
Yeah.
Bro.
Like, I don't understand how is it?
Bro, this one time when I was coming to your house, I don't know why I'm bringing it up, but on one of the rides that I got, there's this guy that picked me up. It was right after the the snowstorm, and he talked to me about eggs. That there's different fucking kinds of eggs.
Oh yeah.
There's gray. There's gray. There's the brown ones, the white ones. There's red, green, yellow.
Like that you can eat.
That you can eat, and it's the same yolk. Like same everything. It doesn't.
What's the difference? Nothing.
Nothing.
I want to try an ostrich egg. They're so fucking huge.
So, I've never seen ostrich eggs.
They're like,
damn, 2 pounds.
Some shit like that. They're huge.
Fuck. I didn't know fucking ostriches could do that.
Do you like golden corral?
Golden corral? I think I only ate there twice in my life.
Ass.
Exactly. That's why. Because Golden Corral has been here for the longest, and we never go there. We like it.
I don't even know how it's open.
Hmm?
I don't even know how it's open.
Because, I mean, a lot of fat people in the area, like, that's why they go over there to, like,
it's not even good.
Exactly. Fucking.
If I was fat, I wouldn't even go there.
Nah, because, like, bro, once you're fat, like, you have no respect for yourself. Like, you eat whatever the fuck you want, fried chicken.
Bro, that's why I want to move in together. Me, you, and
Abraham.
Yeah.
Abraham will keep us on check.
Hell yeah, bro. Just going to the gym, bro. After I get them, bro, because I used to have a nice body. I used to be fat. I used to be really skinny, less than muscular, right? But then I started doing weights, right? But when I started doing weights, I also started eating a lot. That's why I kind of look a little bit buff, right? But I used to be hella skinny,
yeah. Whenever you're doing track.
Yeah, like I was skinny as fuck. Like my head was bigger than my body. Yeah, I got this picture. I just saw it. I was skinny as fuck. Like I look kind of malnourished, but cause I was really dedicated to running. It was fun as fuck. But then I got kicked out the fuck team.
That's what happens. Like, bro, once you get kicked out of something, like it just like your motivation for that sport just fucking like leaves.
Look, how do I look?
Yeah, like you said, your head is bigger than like your body.
Yeah, well, I remember I got kicked out for some dumb shit.
Why? What happened?
Cause I was dating this one girl named Stephanie.
Okay.
Right, but the thing, Stephanie was my only girl that was like long distance relationship. She lived in Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah, but we'll FaceTime every day, right? Every day we FaceTime, and I met this girl out of fucking. Back then it used to be called Yellow, right? And it was like you go there and you add people from like your area or from a different area on your Snapchat, basically, right?
Yeah.
Right, and that's how I added her, right? And I just started talking to her every day. And I just asked her to be a girlfriend. She said, yeah. Right? So we did it for maybe 3 months. Right, and I'm this nigga named Juan, right? I was like, I'm gonna see this nigga a real humble or not, right? So I like it, right? Just cause.
Like, how are you gonna test him?
I was gonna see if he gonna try to fuck with my girl, right?
Okay.
Right, so I tell my girl, hey, can I log into your Snap? Cause she'll log into my Snap and I'll log into her Snap whenever, right? And she's like, yeah. Right, and so I added him on her Snap, right? And I started talking to him, right?
But does he know?
He doesn't know.
Okay, then.
He doesn't know. I know, but hold up, right? So I was texting him, right? And he was like, I hope.
Oh, you just fucking with him?
Oh, I was fucking with him.
Okay.
I was fucking with him, right? And so I was like, I was sending pictures of the carpet. I was like, you want to get freaky? He's like, just don't tell Carlos. I was like, oh wow. I didn't really care, right? It was whatever, right? And he like, I was like, send me a pic.
Wait, you told him?
Yeah, just to see, right? And we did, right? And he's like, send me some first. I was like, bet. And I just sent him. I went to him downstairs to my mom's underwear cabinet and I put it in my elbow or some shit like that. Oh. I took a picture, right? And then, bro, oh my god.
No fucking.
And then he sends a picture back. He sends a picture back, right? And I'm like, nigga. I'm like, nigga, that screenshot it. And he's like, bro. I'm like, Juan. And he's like, Carlos.
Wait, what he send?
A dick pic.
Oh my fucking.
Right? And I was like, bro, really? And all this shit. And he's like, that's me, bro. But then the next day he's like, that's not me, that's not me, that's not me. And he got all mad and shit, right? And then he started getting mad. He was like, delete that shit, bro. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you and all this shit, right? And I was like, bet. And so then I sent it to this one guy named Fritz, right? And then Fritz sent it to other people, and then other people, right? And then the principal, like you know how
okay.
Like you know how it's like a principal,
yeah.
But then there's a principal for everybody, right? The whole thing.
Yeah.
That nigga came, right? The ones that they called the doctor, right? I don't know why the fuck they call him a doctor, right? I got involved, right? And he was like, do you know that you can go to jail? This is technically child pornography. Yeah, and I was, we fought too, nigga. We fought too. We fought before all that, right? We fought, right, in the restroom, right?
Yeah. Why'd y'all fight?
Just because this nigga was talking all that shit, right? And so
what type of shit was he talking about?
He's like, bro, delete that shit, bro. I'm gonna beat the fuck out you, bro. That's not me, bro. Fuck you. He was like, just saying, like, fuck you. I'm gonna kill you and all this shit. Right? So we fight in the restroom.
Bro, did you use that against him?
Do what?
Like, against
I didn't really give a fuck.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Right, and right, I have the video.
Yeah, the video of what? Like you fighting him?
Yeah. It's in slow motion though.
You gotta show us, man.
Bro, it's ass. I don't know. Everybody said that I won, but I showed my friend and he said that I lost.
Why?
He got more punches, bro, but I got more punches to his face.
Where did he get more punches to you?
Like in my stomach.
Shit, I'll be excited because I know how to judge him.
Yeah, bro, and I remember I felt like a badass, right? Because I got out of the restroom, right? And all the girls were like, oh my god, are you okay? What happened? I was like,
they're like,
I was like, you know what happened.
Right.
Back then, bro,
what did you tell him?
I was like, nah, we just fought, that's it. I was just like, cool. Nothing, right? I was like kind of, I was unpopular, but everybody knew my name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me.
And so yeah, then that happens, right? And then after that, he's like still talking shit and all that shit. And I guess they found out because the video got surfaced around the school, right?
Oh,
and I get called in, right? And I'm just like, yeah, whatever, and all that shit. And then he comes in. They could have pressed charges against you, bro. They kind of put like a restraining order on us, like so. Like if you was in this hall, I couldn't go to that hall and all that
what
shit.
The fuck? That's gay.
Yeah. But like, yes, whatever. I didn't really give a fuck like that. But it's like you talking all that shit, you know.
Exactly. And like you're like that shows how much of a pussy you are.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened like in the conference what y'all had?
Nothing. My mom was there. She saw the fight too. She was like, I'm kind of with you, right? Because I showed her the videos. Because he was sending me messages, right, too. And he was sending, like, the voice messages. He's like, fuck you, I'm going to kill you and all your families. Like, he was going on. I don't know, this nigga was, like, going overboard and all this shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, que bueno que si le puteas and whatever.
Fuck yeah. That's how I would be. Chingarle.
That's whatever. Yeah. You? No stories you got to tell, nigga? You fuck nigga.
I don't know if I've shared this, but I had a little interaction with a kid that we knew, but this was like
who?
No, I'm telling you, like
I knew.
No, I'm telling you, like this was like when I was in second grade. So like, and this like, I think it was on this day or next week, something like that, where we were gonna we were gonna have a party because it was like almost at the end of the school year, so we were trying to act good, but we played. I don't know what it was. I think it was soccer, and there's this other kid that I had a rivalry because we tried to have this rivalry about like who's better and shit, and like I guess I scored on him because bro, this shit's a long time ago. So I'm just guessing that I scored on him, whatever. And he gets like mad, I guess, and then I'm like I'm chill, but he's like coming up to me and like I guess nos agarramos a putazos.
Ooh.
And it wasn't that much because you know there's teachers outside like viewing you and shit, so there won't be no problems. And they came like, hey, yeah, like they tried to like separate us and shit. Nos fuimos a la oficina. We went to the office, and they just called our parents, and we still ended up going to the party because they're like, fuck it, let's just let them have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And nigga, those parties are one of the best ones because you get to see like Polar Express, like childhood movies, and then have like pizza and like child drinks. It's really them glory days.
I remember almost fucking my first girlfriend at the movies in the park. It's not the one that I had before. It was my first girlfriend. Right? I was in love with this girl, right? We would break up all the time, get back together.
Toxic.
Yeah. Bro, I remember right, so the one in the movies in the park, right? We went to this place. You know how there's like playscape and you can get inside of it? And we were just there kissing and shit. We were kissing so much, bro. Kissing so much, like I was fucking hard. I was on top of her, kissing her and shit. Right, and we were just like touching each other. But it, back then when I was like pussy, like I was like no marriage, no sex, no marriage and shit. Cause I was like really fucking. I was a goody kid, right? But this girl's turning me like like that.
Freak.
Yeah. She's the only reason I know how to kiss, right? And so yeah, and I remember my brother came in, right, and they kept fucking cock blocking, right, because right we were just all there kissing for like 40 minutes, bro. And I guess they're looking for me for a while, and they came out like, oh yeah, we just chilling in here. We'll be over there, right? And we'll get back to kissing. But you could hear like they're like, what they doing, right? Because my little brother was with a friend. And it just kept going. It's like, hey. And I was like, and so then we just got out. Nah, but fuck. The thing about that girl when I date her is like, she'll always try to make me jealous and shit. Like, but
fuck that.
Like, I didn't really. She'd be like, I'd be like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm FaceTime with my ex. Like, I don't give a fuck, but like, why you gotta say with my ex? You know? But whatever, right? And I remember I used to bike to her house, bro. I was so pussy, right? I would bike to her house, right? But so like her house was over here, and there was a bridge over here, and I'll bike to the bridge, and I just look at her house, bro. That's how I live. I was, right? And so one day I got the boss, and I told her, I'm by your crib. Let me come through. She's like, I was like, give me a Gatorade because I'm thirsty, and she's like, okay. And so then I get there, right? But back then, me and her were in youth group, right? And so,
what the fuck?
Her youth leader was gonna go to her house, right? And they didn't like that we were like together, right? And so then I got to her house,
Why?
right? Just because they're like, you're too young to be dating or whatever.
How old were y'all?
I was like 16,
what?
15, yeah. And so we get there, right? I get there on my bike, right? And her youth leader gets there at the same time. I'm like, whoa. And bro, my bike, the chains fell off and I was in bed. Like, she's like, what are you doing here? And I just left. I left, bro. I was left on my bike. I was scared, and I just remember she called. She's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. She's like,
the youth leader? The youth leader?
No, my girl.
Oh.
Like, right. Bro,
she was outside?
Yeah, she was outside. The youth leader got there when I got there to get the Gatorade, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But it was so, like, and then at one point we were like, I hate you and all this shit, right? And they got to the point where
who told you that?
Me and her were like that.
Oh, okay.
Right? And she'll show up to my house. Right? And I'll have to tell her, leave. Bro, I had to call the youth group leader. I'll be like, she's at my house, bro. She's at my house. Bro, we were crazy.
What did the youth leader say?
They're just like, they'd be like, go back, right? I'm not trying to say her name.
Okay.
They'd be like, go back.
Didn't you already say it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I almost said it, but she'd be like, go back. Right? And I have to get on talk with the boys, right? Because I'm always have my back too. And we were on the truck together, right?
Yeah.
And so they would text their homegirls, be like, tell her to get away from my homeboy's house. Right? And we had to get the youth fucking leader, like you know how the pastor from the youth group leader, we had to get him involved.
Damn.
Yeah.
She's a crazy bitch.
Yeah, she was crazy. And me and my homeboys would be playing in the park football, right? And another she'll come up and she'll scoop and she'll be like, get in the car with me, let's go out to eat. Like, fuck. But like, it was always worth it to me because we would always end up like kissing, bro. We would like kiss, like, basically our sex was just kissing all the time. But I was pussy all the time not to hit. I could have hit so many times. We would be on FaceTime, right? And she'll be like she'll be rubbing her pussy, right? But like I couldn't see, right? Because she'll be taking a shower, right? And she'll be like, after FaceTime, she'll be like, did you hear that sound when I was showering? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, yeah, I was cleaning my pussy. I'm like, cool. I was such a pussy back then, bro.
What would you say now?
Right now, I'll be like, shit. I'll be like, shit. Like from that experience, after that, I was always freaking. After her is when I started getting nudes. After we fucked, like I was single, like it took me a while because I was like cried over this bitch for a long time. I was like, I was in love with this bitch.
Yeah.
Okay? So
Definitely.
after that, I just turned into beat mode, right? And I started doing track after that, and I was like, I would get all the hoes, but bro, girls would send me nudes, bro. I remember when I met the new girl, the one that I dated from our school.
Mm-hmm.
Before we were dating her, I would always be scared to give her my phone because there was this one girl that I met on Kick. You know Kick?
Oh, yeah.
You know how you can search up groups, right? I would go into groups and I'll search up submissive or dominant groups, right? And I got into this one group and she was there. And I was like, I guess I just like cuffed her kind of, right? And she was just sending me nudes all the time. She was from Arizona, bro. And she'll send me some badass. I don't know why she'll never send. She's like, I was like, can I see your pussy? She was like, I'm super shy. My cherry's never been popped. I was like, well, but she'll send me like pictures like you can see it see through, right? But she would never want to take her pants off.
Damn.
She was real though, cause we FaceTime.
How old were you?
I was a sophomore.
And how old was she?
She was a senior.
Huh?
Senior.
Oh, okay. I thought she was older.
No, not like that.
I was about to say like, damn, nigga. You getting molested out here. How long are we at right now?
I think that's it for this episode, brother.
Yes, sir.
That was a good episode.
Little
53 minutes, man.
That's what I'm calculating. 50 minutes.
Yeah.
50-minute episode.
Yeah, guys. So like, as of right now, we need 32 followers to get to 100. To get to 100 subs, right? But I don't know how much, cause this video is gonna drop. This video is the 6th episode, but there's one before this one.
Yeah.
5th episode, which is that one's really good. So go check that one out, guys. And hold up. Guys. Thank you so much for listening to us, and like, share, and comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Anything you want to say, Juan Carlos?
Nothing. Just thank y'all for watching. As of today, we're recording on what's today? Today's Wednesday, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll have this
by next Wednesday or before Wednesday.
Before Wednesday, all right, and then
or Thursday.
Then the new episode is gonna be dropping tomorrow. Yeah. We're working on it today. Just to drop that tomorrow for y'all. So hopefully I'll watch that and enjoy it. It was a good ass talk with the homies.
At the High Sense.
The High Sense. So
yeah.
So thank you, and hopefully y'all enjoy.
Bye.